Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy TSOSage, my brother Benjamin, and we're talking about the time Amon Shumpert said LeBron ruined basketball, eh? That logo kind of hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, W.
KD would have been like, they won over there. I'm finna go over here and shake with them. Me and Bron
Sorry, right into it. He's high.
finna play together and y'all finna be mad. But that would have ruined basketball too, so I can't.
Either way, it ruined basketball.
Yo, he is high as shit, bro.
Y'all think I be doing a personality bit on here? Y'all think I be trolling? I live this. He's high. I noticed it 2 seconds into it. He's high.
It was Bron first going to Miami. Bron knows he ruined basketball.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think that was... I always look at the
Bron
first...
ruined basketball.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bron ruined basketball. All right.
This about to be so Mickey Mouse because he just keep talking and it is funny because he just said, "Hey, you know what? LeBron ruined basketball." It's about to be the funniest video ever, bro.
He thought he was making it better. I get him.
So you think LeBron ruined it for everything?
He ruined the disrespect.
He can't even think of the words.
He's high as hell. We done. It's just he's high as hell. We done now.
Personally, I love the NBA for the loyalty that I thought was there. He basically knocked the fourth wall down. Like, man, the owners ain't shit, they bullshitting. We doing what we want. Great business move for sure. But when you think about it outside looking in, like, I got people tweeting me right now. They like literally talking about owners and trades. It's like, bro, y'all not supposed to be talking about none of this. Actually, y'all really supposed to be going super crazy. If you're a businessman and you sitting outside looking in, you like, damn, the fans are supposed to be worried about the games. They supposed to be talking shit like they used to be. We used to just sit there and talk like,
of course.
Nah, but that changed with time, though, bruh. I can't give Bron that. Bron has done a lot, and the burdens LeBron has caused for players that aren't on his level of greatness is a conversation to be had, no cap. But I can't credit Bron with the fact that fans have evolved and fans are aware of assets that you put around star talent. It's a social media era. Quite frankly, Amon, people been talking about that forever in the barbershop. At home, now you're hearing it. That's the difference. Yeah. Now a guy like you is hearing it. It's nothing foreign. I can't give Bron that one. But I am interested in the conversation to be had, though. 100%.
I was a Bulls fan. You're not allowed to talk shit about Jud Buechler.
Shout out to Jud Buechler. Also a great volleyball player. No one knows that.
Like, you're not allowed to talk shit about Jason Caffey. None of my guys.
Jason
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Bezos. Is up for you. I ain't gonna lie. I just shook my head. I was like, I guess. But you saying who? It's up for you, my boy. You're casual.
I'm a casual, bro. All right, bro. All right.
Or what was the other guy's name? Randy Brown. Shout out Randy Brown.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to school with his son.
Randy Brown, shout out to him. We could go down the random Bill Wennington.
But I'm not playing about the Bulls. And it's like, I feel like now, because everybody's teaming up, and like you'll hear people like, no, yeah, man, but they suck over there. You know what I'm saying? Or he needs to go over here. He needs to get traded. I'll be listening to this like, bro. I'm like, do y'all realize the players that y'all just willing to just, if they don't win this year, like y'all, he get traded there and he can't win this year, and now y'all just done. I'm like, bro, these two playing styles is gonna take at least 3 years to figure each other out before y'all even got a shot. Y'all big and y'all small gonna have to play together for.
I'll give him that though. I'll give him that.
That's why I said it's a conversation to be had. That I agree. No complaints there. A lot of times people treat the NBA like it's 2K. You just plop a 3-and-D guy with a playmaking guy and boom, it should work. But the pass from LeBron is different from a pass from Lonzo, for example. I know those are two extremes, but you get what I'm saying. I agree with that 100%.
I think that's a good point. That's a good point. The fact that, like, we're looking at this year's draft class and looking at their averages and like, this draft class isn't really all of that. Bro, it's their first year. Give them a shot. There's been other draft classes that, like, started off hot and then fizzled out faster. And other draft classes that we thought was trash and then became legendary once we looked into, like, I don't know, the mid to late first round, sometimes in the second round.
Arms race though, right? It's like very much like
it gotta happen fast.
It has to happen immediately,
or else it's like everybody's on the hot seat. Yeah, everybody's tweaking, and it'd be like, bro, they lost 3 games. Like, bro, chill out.
Yeah,
it's 82 games.
Let
Somebody
you miss
lose
a big
3.
shot.
They start caring about what the man wearing. Is he coming? Like, it's just all type of frantic. And I feel like all the franticness happened when Bron went to Miami. That's when everything became so.
Everything changed with the Fire Nation attack. I'm sorry. That's not funny. That's not funny. I'm sorry, everybody. Why'd I say that? That's not funny. But I do like his point, though. Again, like I said, that conversation, Bron fans, you're going to hate me. Is what it is. I'm not foreign to people hating me. It's a conversation to be had. I mean, you got to think about the role player. LeBron has opened the door for superstars to go wherever they want, however they want. Hell, even a step below, LeBron has opened the door for guys that plug and play on any team, go wherever they want, however they want. But a guy like Danny Green, who let him have a bad week, he's Danny Red.
Danny Red.
Yeah, it's hard for a dude like that. It's hard for a dude that like slightly overpaid, a Troy Daniels type. Don't get me started with shot chuckers. It's hard for those kind of guys nowadays because they can't make the same money that they used to make. And they don't fit with all the superstar that y'all want them to fit with. So as a result, if it don't work off rip, get the fuck up on out of here. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna change that. I'm gonna be that guy. But I'm saying it's interesting, and I do agree it is a thing. So far, I have no disagreements with Iman outside of the first thing you said.
What do you feel about the 2008 Boston Celtics being in this conversation? Because I feel like them specifically, they were like, yo, they formed. There's so much talent on this team. They gotta win year one, bro. This team is too stacked. And this may be because LeBron's career timeline trajectory was going that way as well. But the conversations regarding legacies and shit like that, which Amon is talking about, that didn't really start until the 08 Celtics came about. Like, we were talking about, oh, LeBron, he's not the chosen one, he's the frozen one in 2010. The fact that he couldn't make it to the finals in 09, that was stuff that was being brought up in the Celtics era. So to say that it's Bron's fault, I can't go that way. And to go to the extent of saying that he ruined basketball, I think basketball is fine the way it is. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's not ruined. The product is not significantly worse. Now, are there some aspects about old school basketball that I still like compared to now? Yeah. I like seeing more defensive battles than the offensive, 3-point chucking that we have more of today. But to say that he ruined it, I feel like some of the stuff that he discovered, it was just bound to happen at some point. At some point, there was going to be a superstar that just came to the idea of like, yo, I can control my own destiny. LeBron just got there first. That's really all it is. So I guess in that sense, if you want to say it, but it was bound to happen at some point.
I guess I agree with you in that aspect that things changed as far as people.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the development of the game. If you watch people how they scoring today,
I just mean like the way the fans perceive the game.
Yeah, they look at it like it don't mean much.
Because I always look at the first super team from that era being when Ray Allen and KG.
Yo, this guy just read my brain, bro.
I'm about to say, why you on your dick?
Dang.
Why you on your dick?
So he's answering my question.
I'm about to say, don't say no big three. I'll give y'all the hot take, and y'all could comment below the Sage Hate of the Week, I guess. I never thought of the Celtics as I thought they were really, really good, but the word super team or the label super team never came to my mind. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, Sage. I'm hating on you.
That's a scorcher.
Ratio, bro. You're a casual, bro.
Bro, I was like, Ray's past his prime, KG's past his prime, Rondo can't shoot for shit, and Paul Pierce, I'm scared of no nigga named Paul.
Well, you're scared of a guy named Kevin, though. All right,
Hey, Kevin's kind of crazy.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, I know it's not basketball, but Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy's a cool guy. I guess.
Bro, they were past their prime, but it was literally like, yo, their prime was last year. Man, cut the cap.
I'm cutting my corners. I'm trying to get people mad. What's the harm in that?
KG went to the Celtics and won that first year.
But that's not LeBron James.
That's still not LeBron James or
Right.
Dwayne Wade for that matter.
Like, y'all got to do that.
Because that was even like kind of end of KG peak, still peak KG, but kind of towards the end.
No, for sure.
Peak D Wade, peak LeBron, peak Chris Bosh. I mean, I guess I get it, but
No, you don't get it. Nobody gets it.
I hear what you're saying. I think that it changed. I think when LeBron went to the Heat, it definitely changed.
He wasn't supposed to do that.
the way fans.
Okay, why even disrespect?
What the fuck?
First, bro, bring up this. He's like, "That's not LeBron." Then he says some other shit, but that's still not LeBron. Then after that, he just start interrupting them back to back. Yo, chill, man, chill. Yo, high ass, chill the fuck out, boy.
Golly, man.
I give him that too, though. All troll aside, Boston, LeBron. I'm not saying the big three Heat, just the 08 Celtics, but it is not the same thing. Yeah, it is not comparable. I give him that. I give him that 100%.
Looking at it like it just don't mean nothing. Like loyalty means nothing.
Yeah, nah, I'll give him that as well. Like I said, I agree with Iman for most of this, even though he high as shit. I agree with Iman for most of this. Loyalty don't matter to people like that either. Like, it'll hurt to see a guy go, but there'll be people who be like, it's for the best. Like, PR matters. And if y'all want to talk about that, cool, whatever. But I'm actually going to call you the casual. You're going to act like PR doesn't matter in your management. I'm going to stick to more current stuff. The way Boston did IT had the NBA looking at Boston crazy. Like, crazy. They were like, this man's sister died. Balls out for you guys. 5'9" heroic story. And y'all do him like that the second you find out he get hurt? I'm not signing with you. If y'all think that didn't matter for players, let alone the world, you're a casual your damn self.
My question to Iman is having less loyalty in the NBA necessarily even a bad thing? Especially with the example you brought up. If teams can just trade willy-nilly and players have no control over their faith, I mean, is that really a fair system? I would lean towards no. So the fact that there is less loyalty in basketball, I mean, I'm honestly fine with that. If you're stuck in a situation, you should not be forced to be stuck in a bad situation. That's not ruining basketball. That's, if anything, changing it for the good, in my opinion. Now, are we seeing less, Steph Curry's, guys that stay with a team for 10 plus years? Yes. Are we seeing less Kobe Bryant's, less Dirk Nowitzki's? Yes. And I would argue, while those stories, those cases are nice to see, they're preferable. But in the large scale, if it costs everyone losing their freedom to change their own destiny, that's fine. I mean, I'm fine with losing that loyalty in the game. I'm being so serious.
I'm not gonna lie, James Harden. I know a lot of you guys expect me to say Damian Lillard, but James Harden's the one that really concealed that era of basketball is gone for me. Because when you really think about how much Houston did for Harden, and I'm not saying Harden is a villain here. Harden did what he had to do, and I would have did what Harden did, to be honest. But considering all the things that Houston did for James Harden to try to make somehow beating that Golden State team and somehow even winning a championship against LeBron James even humanly possible. And dude, when he realized he couldn't get it done, said, I'm not going to let myself rot in Houston for 5 years. You guys say I had a Dwight Howard. You guys say I had a Chris Paul. You guys say I had a Russell Westbrook and I couldn't win anything. Nah, I'm going to go ahead and go to Brooklyn right now. When he did that, I said, oh yeah, that era's done. And didn't feel bad about it. The truth be told, as I just said, let's be honest here, guys. We would go on James Harden crazy if he never won a championship, and he never does win a championship. Granted, we'll go crazier if he doesn't get it done in Brooklyn. But if he never won in Houston, oh my God, nobody give a fuck about them numbers. You ain't never made it past the West once. You ain't made it past Curry one time. You ain't made it past Braun one time. Fuck out of here. We don't care about you.
If you guys want to watch more content, click on this video. Probably Stephen A video. I ain't gonna lie. We on Stephen A's dick lately.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, Sass. Hey, you was inspiration, my boy.
Yeah. Top 5 all time. For a reason, man.